PMac back for another PMacMovies haul video. We got a stack of shizzle here. More movies! I'm never gonna run out of movies to buy. No. Actually, I should stop. But we know, probably not for a while. Eventually, I'm gonna stop. Eventually. This is a lot of Target buy two get one, and then some Goodwill. It is Friday afternoon. I just got out of work. Friday's a short day for me. And I have Monday off. 3-day weekend. Gonna be nice. Easter din with the fam, which is nice. And then I got the day off after that. I don't like, going celebrating a holiday and then having to work the day after. It kind of sucks. Unfortunately, I have had to do it quite a few times in my life, but now with the job I have, I can, I'm fortunate enough to be able to take days off when I generally when I'd like to. But we got some coffee here. We got some coffee, Guatemalan organic coffee with maple syrup. And I'm keeping it in this mug to keep it nice and warm. It pours out of this mug very slowly. But with that other mug I use, it always drips. It always drips all over when I try to pour it. Okay. So here we go. It's coffee time, baby. Oh, man. I think I put a little bit too much maple syrup in there. Still pretty good, but kick back, relax, enjoy. We're not in a hurry. I'm not one of these people that has to cut out all the extraneous stuff. It's about kicking back, relaxing, showing off my movies, and drinking some coffee with too much syrup in it. It's not bad. I didn't really think I put that much syrup in it, but apparently I did. It's pretty sweet. Just like you, PMacMovies! What is up with this guy? Let's take a look at Goodwill first. These first two Blu-rays, there hasn't been much at Goodwill at all. But I think I went there Monday or... It must have been Monday. And they had a few different things out there. So I snagged a few. Hadn't bought anything from there recently besides these. But the first two Blu-rays, I have the Blu-ray books of these. Target put out when they came out, the Blu-ray books. I used to buy movies sometimes when they were released. If it was like stuff I really wanted. Like DC stuff or Marvel stuff, I would buy it right when it came out. I don't do that anymore, but I do have the Target books. I was also, I think probably around the time that at least one of these came out, I was making a little bit better money. But anyway, that doesn't matter. When you're living with mommy and daddy, you plunk down the change. But then when you're out and you have your own responsibilities, you got to be more thrifty. So I got Man of Steel, which is a movie that gets pretty mixed acclaim, but I found it enjoyable. I don't really have any huge emotional connection to Superman, and it was probably like a darker take on it and a different take, but I enjoyed it. Man of Steel, and I don't know if I can get any money for the Target one. Probably not. The Target Digibook. They made a lot of them. So I'll see if I can sell it and make a few bucks maybe or whatever. Or actually, I won't make a few bucks. I'll be getting a few because I paid, what I paid for it. I'm pretty confident you can't get back for them. But anywho, I got this. It has a code with it anyway. It was only $3. And the code will sell for about that much. And then I got Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, which we saw this one in the theater. It was kind of a weird, I thought it was kind of a weird superhero movie. The way it it didn't really explain a whole lot, and I just felt like I was kind of lost in it sometimes. It didn't really build the characters, I felt like. I don't know. I've probably seen it at least twice now, because I watched it again after I bought it on Blu-ray originally. But bought it again, has a working code, $3. I'll be here myself, and so I have the that copy. I don't need these on 4K or anything. You know, if the 4K drops down to like $8 with the code or something like that, maybe I'd grab them. But, you know, with these newer movies, they look really good on Blu-ray. Some other DVDs I got. The coffee. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I got Bruce Willis and Kim Basinger in Blind Date, which has a Blu-ray. I don't know. This might be a horrible... I think this is a Sony one, and it's anamorphic widescreen. So I figured for this movie, it's probably good enough. You know, I like to have all the Bruce Willis movies, and it sounded like a pretty fun one. I don't expect it to have very good picture quality, but snagged that one up for $2. And then I used to really enjoy these movies. I used to have fun with these dorky Rob Schneider movies. The Animal. So I snagged it up. It's a Sony one. I remember enjoying it. Colleen Haskell. What happened to her? I kind of remember her from Survival. That's right. She was from Survivor. I used to watch that too back in the day. But man, this case is so sturdy. The nostalgia from the sturdy cases, The Animal. These are silly movies, but they're fun, and they remind me of, you know, when I was younger. 2004, so like I was in college or whatever. It's amazing that it's 2021 right now, you know, it's amazing. Can't believe it. I was thinking, I remember there was people putting up stuff about like, 10-year high school reunion, and that now was like years and years ago. It's amazing. It's amazing. And then I liked it. Me and Charmy like to watch these kind of movies, you know, these kind of Downton Abbey type stuff. Jane Austen's Persuasion, starring Ciarán Hinds, who I think he strikes me as a guy that is a creep. He's a weirdo. In real life, he's got to be a weirdo. You know, you can only act, you know, so well. He's a weirdo. And I'm not sure about these other people, and Amanda Root. But this is Sony Pictures Classics. It is a very old Sony Pictures Classics. But glad to get this one. It says anamorphic video, so beer me. Beer me, Goodwill. Alright. And then, not a huge Doris Day fan or anything, but this 4-film set for only $2? Beer me. I wonder, so some of these sets like this are the double-sided discs, which I don't like, but some of them are single discs, like 4 single discs, and sometimes you'll get the scratchies because they put it on one spindle, but for $2, you know, I like to get these classic ones, and so I snagged it. I think I'm planning on making another video actually after this, a reviews video, but it's going to be kind of a time crunch because Charmy's coming home and then we're going off to some places, I guess. You can't even buy movies out anymore, really. I mean, there's barely any place to buy them anymore. But yeah, these are single discs. So we got Romance of the High Seas. We got Calamity Jane. The discs are looking great. And then we got Love Me or Leave Me. Looking good. It's amazing how they can put them on these spindles and they're still pretty good. Really good, really good. Please don't eat the daisies. Which actually reminds me, doing research, watching videos, there's actually a lot of weeds a lot of just normal weeds that grow like during the spring that are very healthy for you. However, you'd have to be careful. Like dandelions, you can eat pretty much the whole thing. I've heard. And other weeds with all sorts of nutrition. However, you'd have to really know what you're getting. You don't want to just start eating them because you could eat the wrong thing. Anywho, so that was my take on please don't eat the daisies. All the rest of this stuff is Target, buy two and get one free. $13 price range. We got Blast from the Past, which I remember watching parts of years ago, and I always thought it was a pretty fun movie, but I don't know if I had ever seen the whole thing from start to finish. And I actually popped this in on the same day that I received it in the mail, and me and Charmy watched it, and we really, yeah, she enjoyed it too. I really enjoyed it. She really enjoyed it. It's a fun one, you know. I'd give it like, I'd probably give it like 4 out of 5 stars. I mean, it's a really fun movie. It does exactly what it sets out to do. The only thing I would say I don't like about it much is that Alicia Silverstone, she's not likable in this movie, I felt like. I didn't feel like she was very likable at all. I think that kind of detracts from the movie. But other than that, it's a really fun one. Brendan Fraser's really good. What are their faces there? So Hugh Wilson directed this. You got Christopher Walken. You got Sissy Spacek. They're fine. They're not, they didn't blow me away or anything. Brendan Fraser is the star of the program, and Alicia Silverstone, I'm not saying that like her performance is terrible. She's just not very likable. I don't know. Then I got a movie that it came out, you know, I guess within the last couple years, and you know, I saw when it came out, like, you know, it being released, the cover of it and stuff, and I was interested in the movie. But it's just one of those ones that never really dropped in price. So it was $13, buy two, get one. I decided to go ahead and snag it up. It is a Vigilant or a Vigilante or however you say that. Directed by Sarah Duger Nixon. No idea who that is. But starring Olivia Wilde, who, the main thing I remember her in is from House. And I remember she was in Tron Legacy, I believe, also. And then she's probably been in some other stuff. But, you know, never a big fan of hers or anything. But the movie looked pretty interesting. Has some, like, domestic violence spin to it. Where she's, it sounds like she's going around and finding men who abuse their women. And I don't know if she beats them up or kills them or what. I don't know. It is a action or a fight-packed action thriller. A vigilante, whatever, however you say it. Was there any other $13 ones is the question. Yes. This is a pretty new one, another Lionsgate one. It is called Antebellum here. This was put out by some of the people who worked on, like, Get Out and Us, I think. Let's see. Written and directed by Gerard Bush and Christopher Renz. I don't know. I've heard pretty mixed things, mostly negative about it, but it sounded somewhat interesting. I like these kind of, I don't know, it sounds like it could be like a kind of a psychological, twisty little horror thriller thing. So I was interested. The slipcover is very, very shiny and smooth. It's nice. It's a nice slipcover. From Lionsgate, and I expect this one will probably go even cheaper, but $13 buy two get one was pretty good for a movie that hasn't been out for very long. 105 minutes from 2020. It has Jenna Malone in it. I see she's really the only person in this that I recognize. Jenna Malone. This Janelle Monáe, I'm sure I've seen her in something. I'm not sure what she's from though. Snag it. Okay. Do we need more coffee? I just made a cup, not a lot. The old PMac stomach can't handle a lot. He's getting older. All right. What do we got? We got like the 15. No, wait, we got some $10 ones. I don't see the other $10 one. That's 10. Oh, okay, that one. So I got some $10 ones. One that was on the PMac wish list, for sure, was John Travolta in the classic Battlefield Earth here. Considered a terrible movie. You know, I looked on, there was one pretty popular Blu-ray review site that gave this movie a 5 out of 5. I was like, huh? Is this guy just trying to get clicks or what? Because it's kind of a fun, entertaining movie. I mean, I don't know if it's as bad as people say, but it's not a 5 out of 5. I mean, I bought the DVD of this from Goodwill, and I think me and Charmy were watching it, and I fell asleep or whatever. But we got through a little bit of it, and it wasn't, like, totally horrible. Like, it's not good, but it's somewhat of a fun time, you know, watching John Travolta was this character. You know, there's Scientology elements and everything behind this movie. And it's one, you know, when Mill Creek said they were going to put it out, I definitely wanted to get it on Blu-ray. And it's interesting to see Mill Creek releasing some like this and some other stuff that, like, you know, stuff that Universal had and it had released. And I guess Universal isn't putting out those movies anymore, and Mill Creek started putting them out, which is interesting. I think I probably have them all already, all those Universal ones. But this isn't a Universal. I don't believe. I don't know where they acquired the rights from on this. It seems like this was a Warner Brothers. Morgan Creek Productions. I thought the DVD was Warner Brothers. It has Barry Pepper and Forrest Whitaker in it also. So I've never actually seen the whole thing. Battlefield Earth. And that's only $8 on Amazon. It does end up being a little bit cheaper with the buy two, get one from Target, but not a lot, so. Not bad. All right, we got Aaron Eckhart, who I really like Aaron Eckhart. So I went ahead and snagged up Line of Duty, which is a straight-to-video action movie from Lionsgate. But it actually got pretty good reviews, you know. It got, you know, mediocre for a straight-to-video movie is pretty good. Ben McKenzie's also in this, apparently. Ben McKenzie from Gotham, among other things. Giancarlo Esposito, I think that's the bad guy from Mandalorian and Breaking Bad, is in this. So it looks like a fun one. I'll watch some Aaron Eckhart. I liked him in that, what was that one? That one that Big Lots had, like a horror movie where he was like going in the dreams or something. He was going into the mines. I really liked that movie. It could have been better, but I liked it still. Line of Duty. Line of Duty. And then we have, he said duty, Uncommon Valor here, starring, what's-his-face? Gene Hackman. Patrick Swayze's also in this. I've never seen this one. Robert Stack of Unsolved Mysteries fame. He's a conspiracy theorist. For your entertainment. From 1983, 104 minutes. I like to get Gene Hackman movies. Not a huge fan, but I certainly like some of his movies, and this got good reviews and everything. What is this, Vietnam? Yes. Not a huge actually not a war movie fan at all anymore. As war shouldn't really exist at all, but I snagged that one up anyway. I got a few from Walmart, or not Walmart, where's the other one I got from Amazon? I think I'm missing one. Uh-oh, yes I am. I'm missing one. And then we got some more from Target. These were, 2 of them were 8 and then 1 was 7. I saw that She's All That with the code, this Paramount one. Paramount must have just put this out with the code. This dropped to $8, and it very briefly was in the buy 2 get 1 sale at $8. And I've never owned it, and it's not like one that was real high on the wish list. But for buy 2 get 1 with the code, they're practically giving it away. So I grabbed it. Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Leigh Cook, and She's All That. And then the Sutherland Boys, baby. A couple creepy sons of guns. You got the old creep and the little bit younger creep. Donald and Kiefer Sutherland. And although there's something wrong with these guys, they're creepy sons of guns, they're good actors. They have charisma. Look at that guy. Would you want to be buds? Would you want to be buds with that guy? He would do really bad things to you. But this looks like kind of a fun, somewhat recent Western put out by Momentum. 2015 to be exact. So went ahead and snagged this one up. It's got Brian Cox. Demi Moore is in this. And John Cassard directed it. He was involved with 24. He might have even directed. He had something to do with 24, the Kiefer Sutherland vehicle. Let's take a journey around the PMac home. Oh, because I forgot to grab that other movie. Okay. We're going upstairs now, and we don't do any cuts. Everything goes. All right. People are very critical though, so I don't want to show too much of the old hizzy. Charmy does the decorating. So if you have any issues with the decorating, blame Charmy. Just kidding, Charmy. She don't watch these videos anyway. All right, so I went all the way up there. I'm out of breath to get White Men Can't Jump, starring Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. Actually, never seen this movie. I did start watching it a few nights ago, and I don't know. I wasn't really that into it. But it was late. I started watching. I've been watching that Derek series on Netflix, and it's actually pretty good. I started it, and it's like Ricky Gervais working in this nursing home is like this. He's a happy guy, but he's just not too intelligent. It's a mix of light, nice drama, like some drama, and then some really raunchy humor. Ricky Gervais is good at that. Anywho, I got some more buy 2 get 1s. So these were $18. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, there it is. First we have Perfect Blue. This is a Shout Factory one. They put out these G Kids movies, and almost every one is quite highly regarded. And Charmy tends to like anime, and she likes these animated movies, and I do to a certain degree too. I think she tends to like them more than I do. But this was one that was very highly regarded. So it's got the Blu-ray and the DVD and the Slippy Dippy PMac movie, Slippy Dippy. I trademarked that. I copyrighted that Slippy Dippy. Slippy Dippy. Don't be stealing my Slippy Dippy. Just kidding. You can take it. Just give me credit. If you use it in a video, just give me credit. T-Money does that sometimes. He'll say Slippy or whatever, and then he'll say, mention PMac. That is totally fine. But if you use it without giving credit to PMac, that is a violation. Just kidding. You can actually do whatever the hell you want. Next up here, we got... What else did I get for 18? So that one was 18. What else? This one was 18, I think. This is a Date Night Classics from Paramount just put this out, and it's got To Catch a Thief, which it probably has a... I don't remember like what's on Blu-ray or when they put these out on Blu-ray. It's got Love Story, and then it's got Barefoot in the Park with Robert Redford. So I don't know. I would think these other movies have Blu-rays and stuff too. I don't have any of them, so this was a good deal to me. And it has a digital code, and it has a code for each movie separately. So that's a beer me. Thus why I beard myself. Makes sense. What else did I get for 18 bucks? I don't know. So this one was like 15. The Human Tornado, Vinegar Syndrome. It was 15 or 16, so it brought it down to a pretty good price, 10, 11 bucks. I like to get these blaxploitation ones. And this is Rudy Ray Moore plays Dolomite. This is apparently the sequel to Dolomite, which I do have. I don't know why I didn't get this one before in a previous sale. It might have been out of stock or something. That might be why I didn't get it. Now this one was like 16 bucks also. It is The Way West, starring Kirk Douglas, Robert Mitchum, Richard Widmark. Gets pretty for, you know, you would think it's got Kirk Douglas, it's got Robert Mitchum. Must get pretty good reviews. Not really. Not really. It's it got 4 out of 5 from Blu-ray.com for the movie, but everywhere else it was like 2.5. It was not that great. It does get pretty good customer reviews. And I've been buying some more Westerns lately because I've watched a few Westerns lately. And I like Robert Mitchum. I'm not necessarily a huge Kirk Douglas fan. He's okay, but Robert Mitchum, you know, I do like Robert Mitchum. So, The Way West on Blu-ray. And James Stewart's pretty good too. I snagged up Night Passage, which there's a few Kinos with James Stewart, a few Kino Westerns. I haven't bought them all yet, because I do have like the DVD with a bunch of them, so I was like, I'm not sure if I need them all. I might still get them. I don't know. I think I do have Night Passage on DVD also, but I did decide to go ahead and get the Blu-ray. It was like 16 or something like that, and snag that baby up. And then I got this triple feature, which again, I think this one was 16. It is Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and Clerks. I already have Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back on Blu-ray. I don't know if I have Chasing Amy on Blu-ray. I might have that too, but this has got all 3 movies, and it's got a code for each one. So then my individual ones I'll sell. I don't really need to keep those, and I'll have them all in one set. I like to have them condensed like this in one set like that. And then we got another Western. This time it's Burt Lancaster. I like Burt Lancaster. And Apache. This is from 1954. It is 91 minutes. I think Burt Lancaster plays a Native American in this when he plays an Apache. But his fiercest warrior must say. It's interesting to have a white guy play a Native American. Anywho, I think that's everything. I feel like maybe I'm missing some. Let me see here. I'm looking through the ones that I've watched to see if I don't have anything in there. Nope, those are not ones that I need to show off. So I think that's everything that I've bought recently. Like I said, me and Charmy are going out to the Rochester area. But there's really not many places to buy movies. I don't think there's a Best Buy out there. They barely carry anything in stock. There's a Target. Would I stop at Target? Do I have any reason to stop at Target? There's nothing going on at Target. That's a waste of time. So I'm not going to go to Target. I'm not going to go to Best Buy. The Goodwill, I haven't bought anything from that Goodwill in the last 10 trips or so. I'll probably stop there and look. There's some Dollar Trees out there. There hasn't been a Dollar Tree sale lately. I don't think I've been to those Dollar Trees since the last Dollar Tree sale, so maybe I'll stop in one or two of them, but it's probably a waste of time. There's Big Lots. Big Lots hasn't really been getting anything in. I think some of them are putting stuff on clearance. That one out there doesn't really, I feel like they don't really put a whole lot of stuff on clearance in that one, but I'll probably stop into Big Lot. That might be the most excitement I got, is going into Big Lots, and the chances of me getting anything there are slim, so I'll probably stop in and check it out, but probably coming home empty-handed, but at least we'll come home with some groceries, and maybe I'll get a nice meal out there, a nice meal at one of our family or friends' house. We'll see what happens. And then Saturday I'll be going to my parents for a nice meal, and then Monday I think I'm gonna be able to just kind of relax and watch some movies. But thanks for watching. If you enjoy the channel, check out the description section for ways that you can help out the channel. If you enjoy, support all PMacMovies. We appreciate it. Here, all of us here at PMacMovies, we appreciate it. All one of us. And then Charmy's on it like once a year. So, we'll see you guys next time on PMacMovies. Oh yeah, dig it.